Ladies and gentlemen, this is Badit's Paralejas Diary, sharing my Florida DMV written test with flying colors. So stay tuned and rock on! Good day everybody, or good evening. I just want to share my experience on how I passed my Florida DMV written exam only in one take. And all the tips and true-to-life experiences are all written on my tapes based only on my experience. I took my Florida DMV written test at DMV Walton County, located on the Emerald Coast, Florida. Before I took my written test, I reviewed on YouTube the DMV Florida written test. It was consists of more than 1,000 questions, including road signs, knowledge test, questions on it. Each review test, like DMV written test 1 consists of 50 or more than 50 questions. And it took me like 30 minutes each practice test. I also review as I downloaded on my phone the Florida DMV app, and I repeated it at least twice, as I also jotted down notes on some science and knowledge test review if I found those or that questions a little bit harder or difficult to understand. And after my review on YouTube, I also review the DMV app on my phone, review back, and I also noted previously, and I also study hard. I also studied the road signs knowledge tests in Florida DMV written test handbook 2020-2021 pamphlet or handbook or booklet. All, and I repeat twice. My source of studies on how I passed, having technically 2 mistakes plus 1 skip, so my mistake is like 3 in all. Mistakes only. First and only take, I use the YouTube DMV written tests, the Florida DMV app on my phone, and as well as the Florida written book or handbook 2020-2021. Those are my 3 sources, that really helps me big time. The passing score is 40, and I got much more than that. So before taking the written exam, I was asked what I would prefer, if I use headphone with audio or headphone without audio. But I answer I prefer headphone with audio. Because it's more easier for me, and that's what I usually use when I do my practice test. On my first 30 test questions, I got all right answers. So wow, that's a blessing, right? Since I got like all right answers on my first 30 questions during the written exam, as it will show in the computer if you got the correct answer or not. My mistake technically is I said 2. It's really wrong. It's because of it's like the road signs, the drawing a bridge, and as well as the interstate speed. It says kasi rural, so I'm like a bit confused, and my answer is wrong. So I advise only based on my experience that I have an answer that I click skip because I thought I can come back to answer it back, but it's not, and I found it I lost 1 point already because I click skip which we cannot come back anymore and review and answer it back. So skip is skip, and 1 point mistake on my behalf. As the test, I found it a little bit harder or difficult on my behalf, so I plan to return back, but it's gone and already lost point. Still, I got good grades. After I passed it, automatically shown congratulations, you passed. Yay, yippee, hooray, just in 1 take. So it's a blessing. After I passed, I went to DMV windows to pay. the amount, yeah, shown on the receipt. And yeah, and I was asked by DMV personnel in the window if I want to have learner's permit. I said no, I want to be scheduled right away and take my actual driving test. My driving actual test was after a week due to my work schedule. Yeah, my work availability. Before I end my Florida DMV written test experiences, additional tips, please take time to review and study the road signs and as well as the knowledge test, as I studied 3 days straight before I took my exam. For me, it's not hard if we are truly prepared. May kunting kaba kasi hindi tayo taga dito, but konti lang. So, only a little bit nerve, but just keep going. The word for the day is study, review, practice test, and you will surely pass like me with flying colors. Sure, but it's true. To those who are about to take the DMV written test, just review road signs, knowledge test, and practice test. All the time, even 2 days is good enough. For me, the best 3 days are good enough for me. That was before the day of the exam, as I also need my mind to have a little bit rest. Yeah. So, huwag matakot. Medyo kinabahan lang konti. But the personnel are all so good. Kung kaya ko, kayo pa kaya. Kaya nating lahat. Just fight lang to pass. And it will. And of course, prayers always. Yeah! And good luck to everyone. And in case you have questions about DMV or driving written test here in America, I'm just speaking of my Florida written exams, so I do not know it in other states. Yeah, so you can just comment down below and ask questions, and I surely answer you back. Good luck and Godspeed. I love you all. Mwah! I love you. Driving under a very heavy rain here in my work parking lot vicinity. It's heavy rain, so I have to wait until it subsides. Yay! Life. Yeah, I'm still too early. Hi! I'm still too early. Yeah, so just enjoy life here inside the car.